Good morning, everyone. This is Jarvis Scott with What's Happening in Birmingham. Today, I got the honor and pleasure of being with Miss Jameria Moore, which is a candidate for probate court judge place 2. Good morning, Miss Moore.
Good morning.
Good. Thank you for taking time out your day. It's a rainy day.
Yes.
For coming and talking about your campaign. So you're running for probate court judge place 2. Can you tell us a little about yourself and tell us why you're running for the position?
Okay. Well, I'm Jameria Moore. I'm running for Jefferson County probate judge place 2. And just a little bit about me. I'm from Jefferson County, grew up here, resident of West End, went to West End High School, then to Alabama A&M University with a degree in civil engineering, and then to UAB for my MBA, and then to law school. Since then, I've worked for some of the top companies in the state of Alabama, cultivating my career in engineering, and then working my engineering and my law degree together.
Oh, okay.
So that has helped me to know a lot about land matters and things that happen like that. I'm running for Jefferson County Judge of Probate because I understand from personal and professional experiences how frustrating court systems can be. How people don't understand what happens in these various courts. When I started and I decided to run for this, I started telling people I'm running for Judge of Probate place 2 in Jefferson County. And they said, well, is that where I come for probation after I get out? I was like, no, that's not where you come for that. The probate court is a court that's a family court, true family court. It deals with a lot of family matters, such as the laws, the estate planning, wills, conservatorships, which deals with being over someone's money that may be incapacitated, guardianship, being over a person making decisions for someone who can no longer make decisions for themselves, or are underage and may be in need of someone to make those decisions, which may be financial, or it may be the fact that they are living with a loved one for a while something's going on in a family. So they deal with that, and then we have really great stuff that's lovely, like adoptions, bringing families together, uniting parents with children all over the state, or in Jefferson County for the probate judge, but I've done that work all over the state of Alabama. The probate court also deals with mental health, involuntary commitments. That's a major part of probate court as well. And as you know, you get your marriage license, you record your deed, you can do a name change. So there's so many things that you can do in probate court that's major. In addition to condemnations, which is the taking of land. That happens and is in probate court. Eminent domain issues can happen in probate court. So it is a major court that so many things happen.
Okay. So what prior experiences kind of prepared you for this position?
Well, like I said, I'm an engineer. Work with land matters all over Jefferson County. Worked for the Alabama Department of Transportation for over 20 years. Dealing with permits and getting people access to land, which means that we sometimes have to condemn property for the betterment of the county and for the progression of, businesses and interstates and things of that nature. So that prepared me, as well as personal experiences. My grandmother had dementia. My father had to be the conservator and the guardian, which made me have to be a part of that. And that was even before I went to law school. So it kind of gave me a touch of what happens and how that can break a family apart. And that touched me because I don't want to see families break up. I think the demise of our community is families that are broken. And we have to do something. And it sometimes happens when the matriarch or the patriarch of the family passes away. And now the siblings are having arguments over division of stuff. And that's something that I've been through. And I've worked in the probate court since I started practicing law, because I know how emotional. I became a state registered mediator because I want to help people mediate through those, go through it to have solutions and have mediation versus litigation and falling out and families divided. So that's what I've done to prepare myself. I teach conflict resolution as well to parents and children and to families.
So if elected, what changes would you like to see change to the probate court system?
Well, I definitely would like to see more mediation happen in probate court. I would like to see more transparency in the probate court. one of my major ideas that I've talked about on the campaign trail is having a court liaison for probate, because probate is a business. And when I say that, probate court kind of encompasses a lot of things. So when you go in to get a name change, you're going to pay money. People have to know where to go to get that done. So what I noticed is that the city of Birmingham, they have people to go to community meetings. Now, they may go every month. I think that the court system need to have a court liaison just to go and not so much talk about legal stuff, but just tell them what happens in these courts, at least quarterly. And that's one of the things I want to implement, so that people will have a better idea of what happens in these courts. So when they have to go there, they'll know where to go.
Okay.
So I want to implement that, as well as the mediation program, settlement docket for probate.
Okay. Well, I know this has been a very busy and competitive campaign season.
Yes, it has.
We got a lot of candidates running for numerous positions. What qualifications should voters look for in choosing, people for your position, or just judges totally?
Well, number one, especially in my position, you're looking for someone that's going to listen, someone with compassion. Because there's, when you lose someone that's very close to you, that you love, and you're having to deal with the division of assets, you need someone that's going to have compassion for you. That's going to listen to those things that some judges may say, hey, I don't want to hear all that. This is how the law goes. But sometimes it just takes listening to people. Even though you have to rule pursuant to the law and apply justice as it's supposed to be. People need healing after that occurs. And to offer mediation and families to, because I've had so many people come up and say they want to do that and offer their time free if we just put it in place.
Okay.
So I think you have to look for someone with compassion and courage.
Okay.
Courage to be fair. No games, no favoritism. You have to look for that. You can't have anybody that is looking that owe everybody. I mean, and that's in any kind of race. You got to have somebody that maybe that's for the people, and that's looking out for the people's best interests. And you'll know that because you'll know what they've done.
Okay.
It speaks for themselves.
So how can people get more information and get in contact with you about the campaign?
Thank you. Well, first of all, you can go to my Facebook page, Jameria, elect Jameria Moore, and that's on Facebook. Or you can look at my website, Jameria for Judge. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. You can see I can only work for each person. I don't know how to work a lot of them. Yeah, it's so many. You can go on my website, www.jameriaforjudge.com. Look me up, check me out. You can call my campaign headquarters, area code 205-223-9740. Call my campaign headquarters. Ask questions. I'm there. My campaign committee is there. They are willing to answer. If they don't know the answer, they will get me, and I will call back. I will respond. And I want to make sure that I earn your support. I'm asking for your vote, but I need to earn your vote. You need to know that I'm qualified, that I'm ready to serve as soon as I get there. And that's what I'm ready to do.
All right, well, thank you, Ms. Moore.
Thank you.
Take time out your day.
Thank
and for more information, please check out my website, whatshappenedbirmingham.com. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.